All right, everyone, welcome back. I hate Meineke at Cinnaminson because they save me so much money on my Ford Transit brake job. And this is why. This is why I hate that guy, Anthony Meineke at Cinnaminson. Because he's a real mechanic. He can actually fix things. So it's very common that ABS rings rust and split. And how many shops are out there just selling people everything to fix that problem? Meaning a new sensor, a new axle, a new hub, whatever the case may be. And we're just talking about tone rings that split, and Fords are the most common. I've seen some other cars that do it, but Fords are very, very common. So on the back of the Transit, the hub has the ABS ring pressed onto it. What happens over a period of time, the rust and water and snow and ice and dirt and debris get underneath the ring and push on the ring and crack the ring. And then the customer continues to drive it with problems, and the ring just rotates around, and then you lose your ABS features. Very similar to cam phasers that have a tone ring that spin because the manufacturer doesn't pin them or dowel them or weld them, or crank triggers that are pressed onto the crankshaft, and high horsepower engines spin the 24 or 46 or 48 reluctor ring. You have to have welding. Same thing with some cylinder heads. The valve seats need to be peened in so they don't fall out. It's just the way that the world is today with the junk that they make. So what I do is I get everything clean, I squeeze it together, and you can still see the crack, right? But there's enough of a waveform here that little crack doesn't make any difference in this car. It's when you start altering the waveform any further than what you see here. So this works perfectly fine. I've been doing it for years like this. So you're going to squeeze it together, tack weld it right on the crack, and you don't want to tack weld it in this area and put your weld into this area, because then it will see that it's like a continuous thing. What happens is it's seeing the waveform up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, the pulse counter, and it's saying what this wheel speed sensor is doing. And they're smart enough to know when the tone ring's missing by the feedback from that sensor. So then what I do is just go around and spot every piece of it. This has a new axle seal on it, and you'll see where I was welding it is kind of right on the high and not the low, and I'm not in the path of the sensor. And if you get a little bit of weld in that path, just take a file and file it out. This is a permanent fix versus spending thousands of dollars. I had to beat the rotor off. They were beat to death. So we're just going to get ready to put it back together. I hate that guy at Meineke Cinnaminson. He's such a good mechanic. I hate that guy Jude over there. His hair is so stupid.
My hair's short now.
I hate that guy at Meineke Cinnaminson. He saves me too much money.